Okay, floating dome platform schematic overview is what we're looking at here. So we got kind of a rough mock-up. All right, so we've got, excuse me, 3 Schmidt Boatlifts and Docks, collaboration with Patriot Shore Services, 6 by 12 foot dock sections underneath. That's the bright aluminum. All right, these are 6 foot wide. another six makes it 18 feet. We're 12 feet long, so we've got 2 of these to make 24 feet. Our framework is going to be these square tubes, these 3 by 3 rails. The outsides, we're using 26 foot square tubes. The insides, we're using 24 foot square tubes. And then in the centers and the ends, we're using 20 and 22 foot square tubes. The excess will be cut off and used for any gusseting and cross bracing. All right, and on the inside, we've got 2 25-inch diameter, 24 foot long pontoons that'll support the center of the entire structure. But as it sits, you can see there's a seam right here. This seam is going to make a left side and a right side. Therefore, without the center section of dock panels in here, we'll be able to dismantle this and run it on a pontoon trailer down the road. Once it reaches the water, this 9 foot wide section here with a panel and a half, and this 9 foot section over here, panel and a half, gives me 18 feet. All right, we have a 27-inch pontoon by 24 feet going right here. And right here. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna acquire some additional material, and that's gonna cross brace here underneath where the pontoons will mount at the front, at this joint right here, at this joint right here, at this joint right here, and then lastly, this joint right here. This platform will have 4 pontoon logs on it. This side of the frame will be facing the shoreline in its standard configuration. With a hinge plate here, a ramp structure with a sistering plate right here. These holes match up and pin through nicely. This ramp will have a float tank like this underneath it, and then it'll be decked with through flow decking to allow sand and debris to come off as you're coming on and off the platform. The decking on this unit here will be decorators decking. This will be the Mesa colored decking. It'll be the standard platform that we use on this platform, as well as what we have currently on Dome 4. And we have our additional section here. This is going to be a standalone section. There's going to be 4 4-foot wide sections by 8 foot long sections attached separately from the main platform. This will be more of like a swim deck. These legs here at the end, these legs will all be cut off. This edge will be actually turned around to the other side. Our standard decking will go down here as well. Each one of these will have 2 float tanks. This standalone section gives me another 8 foot wide by 16 foot long as it sits. In between each of these junctions, we're going to add material here, here, and here. That extra material is going to make this 18 feet wide to match up with the other platform. One piece I didn't mention on the front of this, we have this heavy gauge C-channel that's going to be used to span this section and that section where they all bolt together in the center. It's just going to give us some extra rigidity. We have one in the front and one in the back. This will also have probably some form of a bumper in it, so if a bolt ties up in the front or in the back, there's some kind of wear plate where it's not going to scratch the bolt up or bang into the structure. This section right here will be attached by 4 hinge plates that look like this, and they'll be drilled through the wood filler here, 4x4 that fits in here, and then holes through the plate. It will bolt directly through here and then bolt through the face of the main dock sections. This here and this here, as you can see, at one point in time it was a bolt lift leg foot. That bolt lift leg foot and this bolt leg foot will be used to tie this structure together, and then we will create a separate structure that holds these float tanks so we can bring them underneath this structure, 2 separate units, so that we're able to lift and shim this accordingly to get the right elevation and right height for the swim platform and sun deck versus the main platform of the floating platform. That's the quick overview, guys. I'm getting excited. We got 2 more pontoons to go grab quick and then finish mocking this up. But it's coming together and I'm excited.